Today on CCX News, a closer look at mail theft. This after a recent case in which thieves were caught with hundreds of pieces of stolen mail. A recent mail theft case in Brooklyn Park serves as an important reminder for Postal Service customers. Brooklyn Park police arrested a pair of teens who were spotted in a Brooklyn Park neighborhood in the middle of the night going through mailboxes. Police arrested two 17-year-olds. Brooklyn Park police say they found hundreds of pieces of mail and packages in their car addressed to dozens of different people.
With that volume of mail that we recovered, there's obviously a large number of victims involved in that, so we're working to sort through that today.
Despite this case, Faust says Brooklyn Park isn't seeing an increase in mailbox thefts, but this is a good reminder to be careful when mailing sensitive items, such as checks. He recommends dropping those off directly at the post office and using tracking information when you use the mail. CEAP in Brooklyn Center is expanding its Meals on Wheels program. It's now the only provider of hot meals for homebound residents in the northwest suburbs. And it's a reason why the need for volunteers is higher than ever.
Yep, right there.
Do you have just one?
Most days a week.
Yes.
You can find Carl Munson at CEAP.
There's typically a hot bag and a cold bag.
He's a Meals on Wheels driver.
I'm just taking my own.
One of the nonprofit's 500 monthly volunteers.
Well, since I'm retired, I got nothing but time. And it gets me out of the house, every day.
In Carl's career, he was a Metro Mobility driver.
All right.
He helped people get around who needed it the most.
Yeah.
In his retirement,
8100 right there.
he's doing the same.
Volunteering is about giving back as well.
Many of the people Carl visits are homebound.
Hi.
He's some of the only interaction they get in a day. He provides them a friendly face and a home-cooked meal.
You have a great day.
When our volunteers deliver food, they're also delivering independence, safety checks, and friendship.
Katie Briggs from CEAP says the 65-plus population is growing exponentially.
There she goes.
That plus its Meals on Wheels expansion to cover more neighbors means more help is needed.
We have around 30 routes that we deliver every day, so we certainly don't have the staff capacity to be delivering to hundreds of participants every day, and so
Oh, there she is.
we really do rely on volunteer support to get the meals out the door.
So more people like Carl are seriously needed. And it's clear the volunteers get plenty out of it too.
It's giving back, and it's not a huge commitment in terms of time. Okay, have a great day. And so it's easy to do.
You can learn more about CEAP's Meals on Wheels program on its website, ceap.org. A local brewery has plans to keep some bees of its own. Loose Line Brewing applied for a beekeeping permit and plans to put beehives on its roof. The honey produced will be used for its beer operations. The Plymouth City Council recently amended its bee ordinance to allow beekeeping in a commercial setting. The city also allows up to 2 beehives in residential settings. Meanwhile, in Golden Valley, a vacant space in the Golden Valley Shopping Center is being transformed into 2 new restaurants. There's Mochi Nut, which is a dessert shop that's a combination of American donuts and Japanese rice cakes. And right next door, there's an all-you-can-eat sushi and ramen restaurant called Nagoya. There's no word yet on when either restaurant will open, but construction is well underway. Anyone looking for a healthier option when they dine out now has a new place to go in Maple Grove. This weekend, Elaine Cleveland takes us inside Hawaii Poke Bowl.
Situated along Main Street in Maple Grove is a restaurant that offers the taste of the tropics.
So this is the Volcano Bowl?
Colorfully packed into a bowl.
I took a few bites and it inspired me to leave a Google review with a photo. And I've never done that before. That's how good this bowl is.
High praise from one of the customers of Hawaii Poke Bowl.
Are these gonna be for here to go?
To go.
Sounds good.
Minnesota-based company started by Owen Liu.
It's like a trend. People realize eating healthier is becoming more important.
The bowls here are constructed much like something you'd get at Chipotle, but the big difference is that your protein consists mostly of raw fish like tuna and salmon.
We have a tofu, octopus, crabby, shrimp, and then cooked eel.
Essentially, the cuisine here is like sushi, only in the form of a bowl.
We have a friend of ours that he was originally from Hawaii, so he was the first one who kind of worked with us to teach us some technique recipes.
Now the general public gets to enjoy those recipes and get a taste of island life here in the Twin Cities.
I ordered the Hawaii bowl, and I was really drawn to it because of the edamame. I'm a huge fan of edamame, and it surpassed all expectations. It is delicious.
1, 2, 3. Yeah!
The hope is that others feel the same way. This Maple Grove location opened in March, and the owners want to send a message to folks that healthy food can also be tasty.
It can be tasty, it can be fresh. You don't have to pay a very expensive price for something that's quality.
Each bowl costs about $15.
There you go, sir.
A small price to pay for something that's not only good, but good for you.
It's great to have something fast, casual that we can get our vegetable serving for the day. So it's definitely a great addition to Maple Grove.
Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The Maple Grove store is the 8th Hawaii Poke Bowl location. There are 7 in the Twin Cities Metro and 1 in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Boys basketball put a wrap on the winter sports season again this year, and what a year it was for talented teams and players in the Northwest suburbs. Here's the 2024 CCX All-Area Boys Basketball Team. We start the CCX All-Area Boys Basketball Team with 2024 Mr. Basketball winner, number 23 Jackson McAndrew of Wayzata. The versatile guard and forward averaged 23.6 points and 10.1 rebounds per game for the state Class 4A runner-up Trojans. The Gatorade and Metro Player of the Year will play next year at Creighton University. Park Center senior guard number 11 Cash Chavis led his team to the state Class 4A tournament for a 3rd straight year.
To the reverse, and he scores it.
Chavis averaged 23.5 points and better than 6 rebounds and assists per game. He was named First Team All-Metro, First Team All-State, the Mr. Basketball finalist. Number 4, Isaiah Johnson Origu of Tutino Grace was a Mr. Basketball finalist and a force on the court for the Class 3A champion Eagles. The 6'7" senior forward averaged 20 points and 9 rebounds per game. Johnson was named First Team All-State and First Team All-Metro. He'll play next year at the University of Miami. Number 5, Daniel Freitag made a huge impact for Brack in his 1 season at the school, leading the Mustangs to the Class 2A state title. Yet another Mr. Basketball finalist and First Team All-Metro and All-State selection from the area. Freitag averaged nearly 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game. He'll play college basketball at the University of Wisconsin. Only a half-court buzzer beater in the section final kept Benilde St. Margaret's number 24, Jalen Wilson, from getting the Red Knights to the state Class 3A tournament. A Division I recruit, the 6'7" Wilson, led the Red Knights in scoring at 19 points per game, and it was honorable mention All-Metro. Maple Grove's number 1, Henry Stang, had an outstanding season for the Section 5 4A runner-up Crimson. The team's leading scorer, senior guard Stang, averaged 20 points per game, while also pulling down 5 rebounds and dishing out 6 assists.
Spin move by Stang off the glass and up and in.
He was named All-Metro honorable mention. Number 1, Damari Larkins was a dynamic playmaker for the 19-win Orioles. The senior guard averaged 19.2 points and 6 assists per game.
Corner and he nails it.
Larkins was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference for a 2nd straight year and selected to play in this weekend's State Coaches Association All-Star Series. Hopkins guard number 3, Anthony Smith, led the 23-6 Royals in scoring this season. In All-Metro honorable mention selection, Smith averaged 23 points per game for the Section 6 4A runner-up Royals. He is only a junior. Smith's backcourt mate at Hopkins, number 2, Jaden Moore, also makes our team. An explosive guard, Moore finished 2nd for Hopkins in scoring at 19.4 points per game. An All-Lake Conference pick, the sophomore was named 2nd Team All-Metro by the Star Tribune. Another sophomore guard, number 1, Isaac Olmstead of Wayzata, became a starter this season for the 29-2 Trojans. An average 11.3 points and 5.4 assists per game. A dangerous three-point shooter, Olmstead was named All-Night Conference and was selected to the All-Tournament team at state. Totino Grace guard number 13, Chase Watley, played a big role in the success of the state champion Eagles. Watley averaged 12.3 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.7 assists per game on the year and hit 54% from the field. Watley was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Breck's number 3, Hanif Muhammad, had a great senior season for the 31-1 Mustangs. The guard averaged 17.2 points and 5 assists per game for Breck. Muhammad was named to the All-Tournament team at state. Perhaps our deepest and most talented team ever, the 2024 CCX All-Area Boys Basketball Team. And here is a group of great players too. These are the honorable mention selections for this year. For CCX Sports, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.